So we're out here about to do our video, and what are we talking about today?
We're talking about love today.
Love is in the air.
I smell it.
It smells like pollen tree. Hey guys, welcome to our channel.
I'm Hollywood.
And I'm DA.
And together we are
the Brown Beauties.
We're in such a beautiful area, so it's the perfect time to talk about love.
Yes, for real. So we just had Valentine's Day last month, and honestly, like during the pandemic, a lot of people, were postponing their weddings and their, big moments with their significant other. But even in the midst of that, people were still like getting engaged, people were still getting married, people were still doing all these things, celebrating people that they love. And it's important that even when things are bad, that you hold on to the people that you love,
Definitely. So as we sit here talking about love, I see so many families out here just walking, exercising, just
with the couples, with their booths,
enjoying their
We got
time.
this real fancy couple in the corner. All they doing is sitting in a nice car together, but
Yes,
they together.
they
So
together. That's how
who
they
cares,
matters.
But so we're gonna talk about love and just how it goes into wedding planning and things like that. Like back in the day when you were a kid, well, when I was a kid personally, I thought I was gonna have a wedding that had like 250 people, and now you're seeing a lot more intimate weddings.
I love intimate weddings.
And I hated it. I said, bro, I don't want to be around 15 people, man. I need a whole. It needs to be an event. It needs to be the Grammys, the ESPYs. I wanted all the awards, But now it's kind of it puts it in perspective. If you have the right people around you, every event will be, it will be an event because you're around the right people.
Yes. And during this time, I know a lot of people are rearranging their plans as far as weddings go because they want to have a lot of family, a lot of friends, and just a lot of love around them. But when it comes to marriage and love, you don't worry about the extra. I think you should worry about you and your significant other, your bond, and what you have. And if you set a date, go with the date. No matter what the world, because the world is forever changing. You can make a date and it's a beautiful day, it's a beautiful life, and then a year later, like COVID, something happens like that, and you just have to go with the flow. But don't change your plans. I think it's good to stick to what you have.
Exactly. And the week before last, we were, my brother got married. My baby, my Jared, the man who made me a big sister. So he got married, and we were able to help with Samara's the bridal shower.
Yes.
We did this big elaborate scavenger hunt in the mall, which was so much fun.
Yes.
And took pictures and videos and everything like that, and did all the cutesy corny stuff with making bridal dresses out of toilet paper.
Oh, that was the most fun. Oh my, I didn't do that at my wedding, but it was so much fun. And love was in the air. Everybody that we ran into when we were doing the scavenger hunt, we had to invite other people to be in on the scheme and things like that. And they were really receptive. They were like, okay, so where's the bride? We had our pins. It was just amazing. I had such a great time. And Samara was so happy.
She was so gorgeous. She's such a pretty bride. And, they really love each other. They're young and but their love is a real love. You know what I'm saying? So I love seeing them happy. I love seeing them. And I definitely cried. I was up there. I was,
and you were in the wedding.
I was in the wedding. I was a little bridesmaid or whatever. And I saw her coming down the aisle, and then I looked at him, and he did a little cry. He did a little Denzel glory tear.
You gotta put the tear in. It just makes everything.
Yeah, I swear. Look, if I'm coming down the aisle and my groom does not give me a little tear, I will turn it around, and we're gonna run that thing again. Because I need at least one tear. I need you to admire all of this, So We, and your wedding was like one of my first big weddings as an adult, like that I was a part of, but kind of not a part of.
You weren't like in the wedding party, but when I tell you, friend, you did so much to make my special day like as special as possible.
Okay, so when it comes to love and things like that, I know everybody has, well, hopefully everybody has taken the 5 love languages test.
Yes,
it don't take that long. It takes like, well, we just did it again right before this. Like we took it again just to see like if ours still lined up. My number one, I think it was like 37% of mostly of me is words of affirmation. Y'all heard it in another video. I am big on talk to me, baby. Tell me you love me. You appreciate me. I am important to you. Yes, like that is major for me. That's why I probably had so many like long distance relationships
because you can talk.
I can talk.
That's true.
And most of the people be far away.
Yeah.
And
because you don't, physical touch is your least
yeah,
favorite.
physical touch was like 7%.
That doesn't count.
I was like,
so that works for you. And I was always like, how can you date someone that's not near you?
Yeah.
Because if you can have that conversation and it can be ongoing, it's good. Mine was quality time. That's 30% of my love language, because I love to be with my man. I love to go places with him. I love just to have him in my presence. And the second one for me was words of affirmation, because who don't want to know from that man that they look good, they smell good. I mean, you getting thick, the thick.
I think my 2 second place were quality time and acts of service.
Yes.
As a busybody, I be having a lot going on. So somebody taking the initiative to recently, my dude bought me lunch. He just I hadn't eaten all day. So by the time he met me at my house, he had already got us food, got me something to drink, got me some fruit already. But that's taking the initiative to do something without me thinking about it or having to think about it is dope. But I do like being around my person. Like, we ain't even got to be like up under each other, but it's like we could be in the same room. Yes. You doing your thing, I'm doing my thing. I'm great.
And definitely, and that's what Cam is for. Like, with the quality time thing, we put the kids to bed. We try to change the bedtime to 7:30 because of daylight saving time. It was getting darker earlier, but now since the time is changing, we have to figure something out. But quality time for me and him will be after the kids go to bed, after we've eaten, and we're just sitting around watching TV, cuddling with each other. That is like my favorite time. I love it. And I think his love language is acts of service. I mean, for me, he loves to do things for me, like go to the grocery store, pick up little things that I probably should have got from the grocery store when I was there, but I didn't. And he'll go back out in the middle of the night or whenever. Like one time I was not feeling like myself, and he was like, okay, you're tripping. Instead of giving me a Snicker, he got me a Hershey, because he knew that it was about that time where, you're kind of out of your mind, and I'm just going to go ahead and take the initiative and get you a chocolate bar, because I know that will make you feel better. And that was amazing to me.
It's little
it was
things.
amazing.
Like, for me, my big things, if you get me orange juice and a Twix bar, I am your friend forever. I love you, and we are good. Yes. So it's different. So we actually kind of had this conversation at the bridal shower where we were talking about, ways to love your partner and how to love them the way that they need and not just what you need.
That's true.
Because it's easy to be like, well, I need this, so I'm gonna give you what I need, but they may not. It doesn't register to them. So like me, I'm not big on physical touch. So, and I think that has a lot to do with how I was, in the earlier days, and how I was introduced to just, men and there a lot of men are very physical, very sexual, but they don't love you.
That's true.
So it was like, oh, I'm grabbing you, sexy. You do that. So, but they don't really value you in that way. So I don't register that in my brain as you loving me.
That's true.
Because you want to touch me.
Because you knew back then with physical touch, it was something else.
Yes.
It wasn't love, it was lust. So, okay, so I can understand that. I can understand that. And I'm not used to having a man that would do for me. Do things that I'm too tired to do, or things that I just don't want to do. Like, go pick up my pads and tampons. Like, You have a man that will do that, baby. You have the one. Like,
yeah, but not ashamed, not like feeling no kind of way because you got to go to the store because you up there hunched over in the room, can't breathe, everything hurts.
yes.
You know, but it's a value. So we're going to watch a couple videos that we took from that night talking about relationships, okay? We'll be right back.
And he tries to pull out of me what's wrong, but
you're
in
not
reality, I'm like this. And for a while, I was always trying to rub on him, like, okay, are you okay? What's wrong? What's wrong? But he didn't want that. He wanted more of talk to me rather than
touch.
And after we had that,
Where you want the hug, he wants to.
Yeah, after it's kind of like love language.
Yeah.
I think. But after we had that, it just was like, oh my goodness, this is how. And he's like, yes, this is just great.
You have to choose to love your husband through anything because he's gonna drive you crazy. But at the end of every day, if you remember why you fell in love with him in the first place, anything else he just did will go completely out the window.
And being able to like communicate that.
The biggest thing that's another thing you have to drop all expectations.
But saying that is a lot easier than actually
Doing it. That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
But you'll realize that you have expectations when you feel disappointed.
All right, guys. So we hope you guys felt all warm and fuzzy today. This is our Hallmark episode. I love our Lifetime movie without somebody dying tragically.
Yeah,
Randomly. Yeah. But we hope you guys find somebody that loves on you the way that you need to be loved, and that you love on somebody the way they need to be loved. And if you ain't got somebody, be that somebody. Love on yourself.
Everybody deserves love.
Definitely. But sometimes in between times, you got to be the person that's loving on you.
Yes.
And love on yourself, or be a mentor. Love on some people who need it. Giving to the homeless, or they're at-risk youth. Somebody needs the love that you have,
because somebody's always lacking. And if we take up that extra space and be that person to fill that void in someone's life, that's always a great thing. That's something that we all should be doing.
Always. So we love you guys. We hope you have an amazing,
excellent day.
She just walked all up in our video, guys. It's okay though.
She working out. It's okay.
Work. It's all right. But we hope you guys have an amazing day.
Yes.
Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. And make sure you follow us at
Brown Beautiez.
All right, guys. We'll see you next week for our next episode.
We love you.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Love is acceptance. It's accepting somebody for who they are, flaws and all, and not judging them. Love is genuinely being that person's safe space. They can come to you